Good morning, ma'am. My name is Rohan Joseph, UR16CS239, and I'm going to explain about the basic commands that are used in networking. So, initially starting off, we'll start off with ipconfig. ipconfig is a command line which tells you about all the IP configuration presently the laptop is having, the system that I'm using is having. So, let's just try that and see. ipconfig. So here it gives you all the data about the IPv4 address, the IPv4 address subnet mask. This is the Ethernet adapter, and then coming to wireless LAN tells you the media state that is disconnected, IPv4 address for wireless LAN, and subnet address, then default gateway. So it usually gives all the details that that this laptop is presently configured to. And next we'll go with ping. So usually when we have to check if the computer's internet is able to send and receive data, we use this command known as ping, wherein we can ping another user who's in our particular network. But here, as we are using a CarNet server, we cannot ping somebody else because it's a huge network and the IP addresses are not. So usually it gives you this type of data wherein you can select your option what to ping. Usually, what we do is we capture ping and then we give um, IP address and so on. So this is how we actually ping somebody. And coming on to the next one, we have path ping. So path ping gives you the maximum number of host lists, the maximum of the address that you have used, the blank period for which the path has happened. And usually, if you see when the ping is going on, we actually receive only 4 data. We can also increase it by giving a special type of data. And then comes tracer. So what tracer does is it measures from which path your uh, the command line from where it is going to which what is the path taken by the messages that you're sending. So for example, if you're pinging somebody, so what is about the path that a packet takes when it is going from one server to the other, not server, a computer network to another network. So the path that it takes, for example, now this laptop will go to Garnier server and from there it will go to some other server. So the tracer tells us what is the path taken. And the other one is route. Uh, so now this tells us about all the routes, the active routes that is there in this network. So net mask, gateway, and all this IPv4 table. This is IPv4 route table, and it gives you the interface list. What are the interfaces that have been using? VirtualBox, Realtek. Well, Realtek is obviously the sound drivers, and VirtualBox uses the present network for its own use. And then it gives you the IPv4 route table, which tells you the active network destinations, and then IPv6, which also tells you the active route destinations. We usually use IPv4, that's why we have so much, and not in IPv6 because our network is configured according to IPv4. And then we have ARP. So this is the address resolution protocol, which allows us to view and modify the cache that ARP is having. So you have again different this thing adds a static entry. So just to add static entry, we have ARPS and ARPA to display the ARP table. So ARP is nothing but address resolution protocol. So with this you can view or modify the ARP cache. And next we have netstat. So the netstat gives you all the details about the TCP protocols. Netstat gives you the displays TCP connections that your present laptop is going. The computer is connected, the Ethernet statistics, the foreign addresses, and the state of the computer, whether it is established or not established, and so on. And the next one is getMAC. So GetMac gives you the media access control. So this command displays your physical address and the transport type in this particular uh, portion. And the next one we have lookup. So this gives you the server name, the default server that you are using, and and this display the information about the DNS server. And next we have NBStat. So this displays about all the BIOS information that you have, so they can configure anything about BIOS in this particular